Hi guys, welcome to Dr. AI YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about axillary artery. Axillary artery is the main artery of upper limb. This axillary artery begins at the outer border of the first rib and it ends at the lower border of teres major. So here you can see the outer border of first rib and here the lower border of teres major. So from the outer border of first rib to lower border of teres major, this artery is known as axillary artery. And above this first rib, it is known as the subclavian artery. That means this is a continuation of subclavian artery. I will write it here. And below this lower border of teres major, this axillary artery continues as the brachial artery. So this continues as the brachial artery. So I'll tell it again. This axillary artery begins as a continuation of this subclavian artery at outer border of first rib. That means this axillary artery starts from the outer border of first rib and it ends at the lower border of teres major muscle and continues as brachial artery. So this part is axillary artery, above this one is subclavian artery and below that one brachial artery. So when we talk about this axillary artery, it has been divided into three main parts by this pectoralis minor muscle. So here you can see the pectoralis minor muscle. It is the main muscle that divides this axillary artery into three parts. So the first part is from the lateral border of the first rib to the upper border of the pectoralis minor. So this is the first part, and second part is behind pectoralis minor. Here you can see the second part. So from the lower border of the pectoralis minor to the lower border of the teres major is the third part. So this is the first part, this is the second part, and this is the third part. So this axillary artery make branches from these parts. From the first part, it forms one branch, and from the second part, it makes two branches, and from the third part, it forms three branches. So from here, it makes the superior thoracic artery. This one is superior thoracic artery. And this is from the first part of axillary artery. And from the second part, that means the behind of pectoralis minor, it makes two branches. So this is thoracoacromial artery. And here you can see the lateral thoracic artery. I will write it here. And from the third part, I already told that it forms three branches. First one is subscapular artery. Here, subscapular artery. And from posteriorly, posterior circumflex humeral artery. And anterior one, anterior circumflex humeral artery. So these are the branches that arise from the axillary artery. From the first part, superior thoracic artery arises, and from the second part, thoracoacromial artery and lateral thoracic artery. From the third part, subscapular artery, posterior circumflex humeral artery and anterior circumflex humeral artery. So now let's talk about the relations with this axillary artery. Now I am going to tell the relations of this axillary artery. Here the relations of first part I will write it here, and the second part I will write it here, and the third part I will write it here. So the first part, anteriorly it has the pectoralis major and covering fascia skin and cephalic vein. And then posteriorly, that means from the back side, there's the long thoracic nerve and medial cord of brachial plexus. And from medially, that means from this side, there's the axillary vein. And from the lateral side, that means from here, there's the lateral and posterior cord of brachial plexus. And when we talk about the second part, anteriorly, you already can see here the pectoralis minor muscle, and also there's the pectoralis major and covering fascia and skin. Posteriorly, that means from the back side, posterior cord of brachial plexus is present. So medially from this side, medial cord of brachial plexus and axillary vein is present. And from the lateral side, that means from this side, lateral cord of brachial plexus is present. So now let's talk about the relations of the third part. Anteriorly, that means from the front side, it has pectoralis major muscle and medial root of the median nerve. So posteriorly, that means from the back side of this part, there's the subscapularis, latissimus dorsi and teres major muscle. From the medial side, that means from here, ulnar nerve and axillary vein and also the medial cutaneous nerve of the arm is present. From the lateral side of this third part, you can see the coracobrachialis, biceps and humerus. So from this part, you can see the relations of the first part, and from here, the relations of the second part, and from this part, you can see the relations of third one. I think you could get a clear idea about this axillary artery, their branches and the relations of them. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So thank you guys.